back to Dennis Montreal beer reviews. I only did one episode last week, but this week I'm trying to sort of catch up, get back on track, because I've only got about 2.5 weeks, and then I'm going to be going to Russia for most of the summer. So I want to finish this season if I can. Maybe I won't be able to. But either way, today's beer is another American craft beer, very acclaimed, and I've been meaning and wanting to try this for quite a while. I got this actually from Chad when I visited him in Albany. It's the second last beer I'm going to review that I got from Chad. If you don't know Chad, if you don't know who he is, check out his reviews. But I'm sure most people are aware of Chad. A Rogue Chocolate Stout is the beer for today, and it stands at 6% ABV. Had to look it up on the net. Made with imported chocolate. It's an American stout. People claim this to be one of the most, if not the most, chocolatey beer ever. It says ebony in color with a rich, creamy head, an earthy flavor of oats and hops that gives way to a rich chocolate truffle finish. For pairing, they suggest cheese and beef, and it says 69 IBUs, which is quite high for a stout. I'm going to be using my Samuel Smith's nice tulip pint glass, and let's get reviewing now, guys. It's got a typical Rogue standard cap, which I've got plenty of, but I'm still probably going to save this. Oh, this is super chocolatey, which is something I expect, you know, having watched all the reviews on YouTube. That's people's reaction, usually what happens with them. A bit too much head I've got here. The head is really, really dark, you know, caramel in color. You can even see like brown with sort of beige fragments. Typical stout body with some small bubbles rising. Dark brown, bordering on black with a bit of a ruby glow on the bottom. Ugh, this is like straight milk chocolate on the nose. You know, quite roasty but not too roasty. Sweet, creamy. I guess I do get a bit of a herbal kind of hoppiness as well, but it's very mild, and you know, it's sort of subdued by the chocolatey scent. This is as chocolatey as it gets. I agree with all of you who've reviewed this beer. Yeah, it's not as sweet as I think it would be, but the chocolate is, you know, all over the place. It's in the initial first, you know, touch with the palate, with the tongue. It's in the back. It's, you know, it's everywhere. And then you get some nice lingering bitterness. I guess that's where the IBUs really play off. It's got a medium body to it. Some carbonation. It's not flat, but it's not super carbonated either. It's ironic because on the nose I was getting milk chocolate, you know, nothing else. But the way it tastes, it's actually similar to like those big bitter chocolates with a very good percentage of the cocoa mass. Yeah, it's good, but I was expecting a bit more sweetness from it. I mean, it's not a milk stout, so I guess shouldn't have been expecting that much. But this is definitely more chocolatey than Young's Double Chocolate. It's a little more full-bodied as well. Great head and lacing. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, it gets more smooth as I drink more of it. So what I'm going to do is, as usual, I'm going to stop. And first I'm going to give you the preliminary grades. I'm predicting that the grades are going to improve. But so far, I'd give this like a 10 for appearance. This is like perfect for a really good stout appearance. As far as the scent, at least a 9 because it's very chocolatey. It's where it has to be. It's got the typical, it's sort of a mixture of like a dry stout and loads of chocolate. Maybe that's what it is essentially. For flavor, just an 8 for now, just an 8. I wish there was more sweet. Maybe it will sort of mellow out. And same for the mouthfeel, probably even get this a 7 for now. Alright, so I'll be back shortly. Okay guys, so what can I tell you about the Rogue Chocolate Stout? It's definitely what it claims to be. So it's very chocolatey, it's a very sort of drinkable and smooth stout. But the thing is, the one problem I had with it is that it's really sweet on the nose, and that's what I like, the kind of that milky, you know, chocolatey sweetness you get. But this couldn't be further from what it tastes actually, because it tastes very dry and bitter at first, then it sort of developed a bit of a sweetness to it as I was drinking more of it. It's definitely not over the top. I mean, the sweetness is not really strong, but the roastiness is not over the top either. Overall, it's slight, just very slight disappointment for me, because I'm more of a milk stout kind of fan. You know, I'm not a big fan of these drier kind of stouts. And a lot of people who reviewed this beer said that this tastes a bit like milk chocolate. I didn't even get that at all. As far as the grades goes, still a nice 10 out of 10 for appearance. There's still some head going on, some nice lacing. It's been a while. I really took my time with this beer just to see how it performs. A nice 9 out of 10 for the smell. I mean, like the natural flavoring, chocolate flavoring really pays off. Really smells nice, and I guess very chocolatey. This is a step above Young's Double Chocolate for sure, because that was pretty much a disappointment for me. I revisited that beer after I reviewed it, and it wasn't really that great. This is a bit more full-bodied and more smooth as well. As far as the taste goes, and this is a bit, you know, fishy, I guess. But I'll still give this a nice 8 out of 10 because it deserves that. I mean, there's nothing bad about the taste. It's just, for my personal taste, I can't give this more than an 8. Sorry for the noise, by the way. We have construction going on in my building, and it's really annoying, but I couldn't help it. Anyways, and then for the mouthfeel and drinkability, I give this 8 out of 10 because it's smooth, coats your mouth. It's not boozy at all. For 6% beer, this is expected, but this is good because you can find some boozy 6% beers, trust me, and that's not great. For a stout lover, this is really good. So it could become your favorite, like session stout or something. And I highly recommend this beer overall, but it's just not entirely there for me. I'm hoping that the Shakespeare stout will be a bit more tasty for me. But overall, this is still great. I'm glad I tried this. Thanks, Chad, for getting this for me. 8 out of 10 for Rogue Chocolate Stout. I'm going to go ahead and finish this. And meanwhile, stick to good beers. Check out my other reviews, and please add me on Facebook, DM's Montreal Beer Review fan page if you're still not in it. And the next review will not be an American beer for a change. It'll be a Hefeweizen. I'm not going to say which one, but you'll see soon. Stick to good beer, guys. Cheers.